The next section is paid ads. And with paid ads, again, I have a launch month. So it may be that I'm just doing organic from month 1 and I don't launch the paid ads until month 6. And then here I have some extra settings. So cost per click is how much I'm paying on average per paid ad to drive a visitor to the website. So in this case, it's set at $3. You'll have to do some testing on Facebook or Google or whatever, Twitter, Instagram, to see what your average rate is going to be. But in this case, we're saying it's $3 in year 1, and actually is getting more expensive in year 2 and year 3. Here's how much I'm spending on ads per month: $500 per month in year 1, $1,000 per month in year 2, $2,000 per month in year 3. And again, I'm growing that ad spend rate every month. And this will give me the total ad spend for the year, similar to how we were calculating the number of visits above for organic traffic. It will also tell me the number of visits. So in this case, my organic is actually delivering more visits than my paid ads. In real life, you would probably boost the paid ad spend to drive more visitors than your SEO is typically the way that works, unless you get really, really good at the SEO. And this will also tell you how many customers you're converting. And again, that's based on the conversion ratio. So right now, my $500 a month is $4,000 a year with a 5% growth rate. That delivers 1,358 visitors, of which 27 convert to customers. And if I change the conversion ratio up here to 3%, you'll actually see that now that's driving 41 customers. And that gives me also the implied cost to acquire a customer for my paid ads. So with these settings, I'm paying about $100 for each customer. And that cost of acquisition becomes very important because it determines the profitability of my business. I need to make more than $100 off of a customer if I'm paying $100 to acquire each of those customers. Keep in mind, depending on your business model, if you're selling services or transactions, or you're selling units, you're driving customers. If you're selling subscriptions, by default, this is driving trials, which may or may not turn into customers. There's a separate, in the subscription setting, there's a separate setting for how many of your trial customers convert to paid subscriptions, which you can set to 100% if you don't have a trial. But if you do have a trial, you're actually going to pay more per customer because this only gets the customer into the trial. And then you still have to convert them into a paid customer. One thing I will say is on the paid ads, this is a average of all the different ad spends you're doing. This model doesn't support separate settings for Twitter and Instagram and Google and Facebook, but you just take the average, in this case, for the modeling purposes. So I'm paying an average of $3 of cost per click. I'm spending $500 per month across all the different channels I'm advertising on, and that is what's driving this model. So it's an approximation for the purposes of the financial projections. Thanks a lot. Let me know if you have questions or suggestions.